season is almost here, and it's important to get your home prepared. Shutters and supplies are essential, but what about checking out your electrical system? Well, here with some important safety advice for you and your family is manager of Mr. Sparky. I'm talking to Chris Crew this morning, along with Bruce Fort. He is the branch manager. So great to have you gentlemen on this morning.
Good to be here.
I've been learning a lot in the last few minutes. First of all, you reminded me that it's hurricane season pretty much now, sure. Which is frightening. There's a lot to think about, especially when it comes to protecting your home. We're sitting here talking about power surges and all the stuff that comes along with a storm, and not just protecting your home, but the appliances and things that you don't think about, the washing machine, the air conditioner. What do we need to know about protecting our home's electrical system, and not just that, but also appliances and things that are a big investment into our home?
Right. Yeah, most people don't think about that. They think about the surge strip, and they think their expensive stuff is protected.
Yeah.
And it's usually those things that are the day-to-day activities that you forget about, such as your wash machine, dryer, cooking equipment, things of that nature. It's really important that people do protect those items, and there's really only one way to do that. They don't make a strip for those.
Right.
You actually have to install a unit at the electrical panel.
That's good to know, because Bruce, I was telling you that I would think I would add one of those strips on it, and I'm good to go, but that's really not the case. You need to go a little above and beyond that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when it comes to surge protection, the biggest thing you have to remember, it's just like being in cold weather. The more layers you have, the more protection you have. So really, at the end of the day, yes, you want to protect the appliances. Yes, you want to protect all those things, but you also have to protect the wiring throughout the house. That, of course, can be a huge ordeal, too.
Right. And when it comes to keeping the lights on, too, I want to backtrack for a minute. Landscape lighting before those storms come, that's something that my husband was just working on the other day. It's a lot of work to take care of, though. And if somebody wants to get landscape lighting installed, where do you guys start?
Really, the best thing to do is actually to schedule an appointment to figure out what do you really want and what are you trying to accomplish. Landscape lighting, there's so much to think about. A lot of people think it just adds a nice curb appeal at night to their home, and it does do that if you have someone install a great quality system, but it also adds to the security of the home also.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. The security, also important thing to think about there. And I was saying my husband was doing it. Leave it to the pros. It's much better having somebody like Mr. Sparky come in and take care of it.
Sure.
Not that you didn't do a bad job, honey, if you're listening. What else is available to us as a homeowner when it comes to Mr. Sparky and how you guys can help?
I mean, really, if you can dream it, we can make it happen.
I like that. That's a great.
There's nothing we
model.
can't do.
Sure.
I mean, we go from all the way from just the simple replacing a switch or receptacle, all the way up to remodeling a kitchen or whatever, the outside landscape lighting, anything that you want. We can handle it, and we can do it.
And then as we get into storm season here, I know you had some great advice on just getting prepared. What can we do as a family to prepare our homes for hurricane season and the storm season?
Sure. I mean, from you and your family, the important things are, having things like bottled water, non-perishable foods, things you don't think about, a hand crank radio so you don't have to lug around batteries and worry about those, a hand crank flashlight, and then also a whistle so you could alarm someone if they needed to be able to safety emergency people are around to be able to notify them that you're there. A
great little go-to kit to kind of have just in case something happens. You guys are also telling me that there are somewhere around 20 surges per day with the storms. And after I thought about that for a minute, I just kind of was counting how many times I would see my clock flickering. But what can happen? What kind of damage can be caused when the surges happen like that?
They're like, as weird as it sounds, it's almost like little termites eating away at your electrical system, and eventually they just go out. A lot of times people don't realize why they go out, and it's because your home is taking those electrical surges over a long amount of time.
Wow.
So it's really important to protect against those.
So if you want to learn more about protecting your home, we've got a special offer to extend to our Morning Blend viewers here. Mention the Morning Blend, and gentlemen, what do they get?
Yep, $75 off for an electrical surge protector that we install in the home, and then also $200 off of any landscape lighting package we install.
Very nice. So mention the Morning Blend. Make sure you take advantage of that special offer, and don't forget to say that you saw us right here on the Morning Blend. Thank you so much. Again, getting into storm season, some important information to know. And again, if you'd like any help with your electrical systems, Mr. Sparky is the place that you want to call. Thank you guys so much.